In a move that has stirred the emotions of Arsenal fans, young Brazilian striker Gabriel Martinelli may be leaving the English club. Since arriving at Arsenal, Martinelli has stood out as one of the team's top talents, showcasing not only his skill on the ball but also a determination and grit that have earned him the admiration of supporters. However, sources close to the player now confirm that both Barcelona and Real Madrid are keeping an eye on the Brazilian football prospect, which has created a wave of apprehension among Arsenal fans. The possibility of a transfer to a club of such stature as Barcelona or Real Madrid raises concerns about the future of the London team. Martinelli's departure would mean not only the loss of a talented player, but also a blow to the confidence of the fans, who view him as one of the main hopes for the team's future. The two giants of Spanish football have a history of attracting the best players in the world, and the competition for talents like Martinelli is fierce. The pressure on the young striker to decide his future intensifies as speculation grows. Arsenal, which has already made significant efforts to retain him at the club, now finds itself in a delicate position, having to manage not only finances and negotiations, but also team morale and fan confidence. The atmosphere at the Emirates Stadium is tense, with fans anxiously waiting to see if Martinelli will stay or embark on a new football adventure at one of the most prestigious clubs in the world. This situation also reflects a broader reality in football, where young talents are often coveted by major clubs. The pressure to stand out and meet expectations is enormous, and many players find themselves at a crossroads between loyalty to their current clubs and the irresistible allure of opportunities at teams that offer visibility and prestige. Thus, the apprehension of Arsenal fans is understandable, as Martinelli's situation affects not only the club's present, but also its vision for the future. Martinelli, who shone last season with brilliant performances, has been one of Arsenal's key figures. His skill, speed, and finishing ability have caught the attention of major European clubs, and now Spanish football seems to be the next destination for the athlete. The Arsenal fan base, which has always supported Martinelli since his arrival at the club, is worried about the possibility of losing one of their most promising players. Social media has been flooded with messages of support for the player, as well as pleas for him to stay in London. Meanwhile, Arsenal's management is working diligently to keep Martinelli at the club. The player's contract, which still binds him to Arsenal until 2026, poses challenges. But the pressure from clubs like Barcelona and Real Madrid may complicate that permanence. Barcelona, which is seeking reinforcements to strengthen its attack, sees Martinelli as an excellent option. The Catalan team has a tradition of investing in young talent and believes that the Brazilian would fit well into their playing philosophy. On the other hand, Real Madrid, which is also undergoing a restructuring phase, is attentive to Martinelli's potential. The Merengue club, recognized worldwide for its tradition and prestige, has a history of attracting standout players, especially young talents with the ability to become stars on the global stage. The Spanish team, under the leadership of its management, has shown a renewed focus on integrating new players who can not only reinforce the squad, but also contribute to the playing philosophy that has characterized the club over the years. Search for a striker like Martinelli is part of a broader strategy by Real Madrid to revitalize its team after some challenging seasons. With the departure of several veteran players and the need to incorporate fresh blood, the club views Martinelli as a promising investment opportunity. His ability to play in multiple attacking positions, combined with his speed and technique, makes him an attractive target for a team that needs versatility and dynamism in its attack. Furthermore, Real Madrid would not hesitate to make a significant offer to secure the striker for their squad. The club's financial capacity, coupled with its legacy of success, allows it to make offers that many clubs cannot match. This places Arsenal in a defensive position, as the possibility of losing a player with Martinelli's potential to such a powerful rival could be a heavy blow to team morale and fan spirits. The pressure on Martinelli mounts as rumors spread and expectations around his potential transfer grow. Real Madrid, known for having an environment that enhances players' talents, could offer Martinelli the chance to shine on an even bigger stage, which is a tempting proposition for any rising athlete. In this context, the young Brazilian's decision may be influenced not only by the financial offer, but also by the opportunity to develop under the guidance of one of the world's largest football institutions. Rumors about Martinelli's transfer began to gain traction after a series of observations made by scouts from both clubs during Arsenal matches. The way the player stood out on the field did not go unnoticed, and the positive evaluations only fueled speculation. Additionally, the situation at Arsenal may impact Martinelli's decision. The team's performance in the Premier League and in European competitions could be decisive for the player's future. If Arsenal fails to qualify for the next edition of the UEFA Champions League, this could affect the retention of talents like Martinelli. Fans, in turn, expressed their concerns. Many messages on social media reflect the fear of losing a player who has become an icon for the supporters. The emotional bond between Martinelli and Arsenal fans is strong, and the idea of seeing him wear another shirt is painful for many. The sports media have also been closely following this situation. Transfer. Experts speculate on the value Arsenal could demand if they decide to release Martinelli. The transfer market values and the financial situations of clubs are also factors that come into play. As the situation unfolds, Martinelli himself has remained focused on his performance on the field. The player, known for his humility and dedication, avoids commenting on the speculation and keeps his focus on his obligations as an Arsenal athlete. The coming days will be crucial in determining Gabriel Martinelli's future. The transfer window is approaching, and both Barcelona and Real Madrid must act quickly if they want to secure the young striker's signing. Arsenal fans eagerly await news, while the Spanish clubs prepare their strategies. The political and financial game behind the scenes of football can be just as important as what happens on the field. Amid this uncertainty, the only certainty is that Martinelli is a rising talent who has attracted the interest of European football giants. Regardless of what happens, his career is on an upward trajectory, and Arsenal fans hope he continues to shine at the Emirates Stadium. The pressure on Martinelli to make a decision may be intense, but the young player has demonstrated maturity beyond his years. With the support of family and friends, he is ready to face the challenges ahead. Regardless of the path he chooses, Gabriel Martinelli's story at Arsenal is a narrative that reflects the journey of many young athletes who dream of making a mark in football. The possibility of a transfer to one of the world's largest clubs is a testament to his talent and potential. Ultimately, the Arsenal fan base remains united, hoping that the striker stays in London and continues to make history with the club's jersey. The hope is that, regardless of the offers, Martinelli finds a path that keeps him close to the fans who support him unconditionally. Let us follow the developments of this story, which is sure to bring us many emotions and surprises in the coming days. Uncertainty is part of the game, and in football, everything can change in the blink of an eye.